probably like top 3 most popular characters right now, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think like everybody plays them.
As far as people who play them, but also like top 3 as far as like how good the character is as well.
Oh, yeah,
Which some
of course.
people might disagree with that, but you're wrong.
Yeah, this character is nuts, man.
Yeah, very good speed. I think that that's something that Sephiroth's going to have a lot of trouble against.
Yeah.
Mythra especially is just so good at getting in on people, using a lot of landing hitboxes, especially Nair, to get combos racked up. The biggest thing that Sephiroth's going to be doing is walling out with back air and fair. And so if Mythra's jumping a lot, she might have a lot of issues with those hitboxes. But so far it seems like NArcot is doing a really good job of just getting in and racking up a lot of damage.
Yeah, going to I don't know about going to Pyra this early, because Mythra does feel really nice in this matchup, especially since Sephiroth just can't really get her off of him once like she has the damage going once she's in doing her combos. It's really rough for Sephiroth. Yeah. Pyra is a little bit like she has good spacing and she's quite safe with all of her moves, but it doesn't seem quite as good.
Yeah, I think that you want to stay on Mythra until he's at least like at kill percent, although Sephiroth is pretty light. At mid percents, Mythra's just going to be so much better at racking up damage, maneuvering around his hitboxes, and kind of smothering him, whereas Pyra, she's just so much slower that it's a lot easier for Sephiroth to keep up, and a lot of the time his hitboxes are going to be so much bigger that you're not going to be able to get in against him.
Ooh, nice spacing there. Staying away from the get-up attack and getting the proper hitbox of that forward tilt. That's enough for a kill on Mythra.
Oh yeah, people do not like being at the ledge against Sephiroth, and it makes sense. His sword is really big, and so it's very easy to ledge trap against you. Yeah. Able to get back on stage, though, confirming that fair into dash attack. So much damage, and what seemed to be a pretty close game is now kind of getting out of NArcot's hands.
Yeah, it does manage to clean it up a little bit, get that kill, but he's going to have to make up a lot of percent. Mythra is definitely the one for the job, though. Mythra also quite good at getting kills, actually. That neutral B has like giant hitboxes, will scoop you right into the final hits, and it can trick you, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, and also she can probably use the what's the down B called? Where? No, the air dodge. What?
Oh, Foresight.
Foresight, thank you.
Yeah, Foresight.
When she uses Foresight, it can be really good against his up B too. If he's trying to recover to the ledge and uses like the Octa Slash, she might be able to get like a cheesy kill with that, using like a down tilt into forward smash or whatever.
Yeah, like a pseudo mini witch time.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh, falling a little low, but he's good. Good job kind of getting around Gungaloo's pressure, but Gungaloo just going to catch him with a up smash, and that will take the stock.
Yeah, trying to use Pyra's kill power here, trying to find that hitbox, able to find an aerial to send him off stage, but still, I don't think he's quite at kill percent yet. Against Mythra, he definitely needs to stay on Pyra, trying to use these like up tilts and up airs.
Yeah, gonna get in. Getting within with the downer, that is definitely good enough for a kill.
Oh yeah.
Tie out the stock count. And yeah, the Pyra's kill power definitely coming into play. Gonna have to be careful here. Does air dodge through the side B, very smart.
Ooh, yeah, mistiming the air dodge a little bit there. Gonna take the damage from the side B. But looking for this tech chase. Really good corner pressure here.
The Pyra out, but side B gonna be landing on him once again. It's scary because of how long that takes. It makes it so much trickier to keep track of when it's actually gonna, fall into you.
I think you're able to watch the balls, and when they do one full rotation, then it's about to explode on you.
Oh, okay.
So there are like strategies to track it, but when you have Sephiroth running you down the entire time, it's kind of hard to pay attention to that.
Yeah, and sometimes you want to run down Sephiroth yourself when you have that on you. Get him off so then you could safely just block it, or whatever else you want to do. Because you definitely don't want to sit and shield when that's happening.
That was so weird. Did you see the up smash like stage spike?
I did not, unfortunately. But 100% on Gungaloo. Gungaloo is going to have to be careful. This has kind of been back and forth for sure. Going for the shield break.
Okay, really nice call out with that dash attack, sending off stage. And now this is a pretty even game. Sephiroth's really scary at the ledge. Okay.
Sephiroth kind of stuck. And going to get caught, can't just, kind of didn't have too many options from that ledge, the ledge stab, so instead gets caught on the jump. The back air will close it out.
I think that NArcot's doing a really good job at tech chasing. I think in a lot of these situations, though, where he's getting that dash attack, you could definitely be finding like smash attacks instead a lot of the times. In those tech chase situations, you'll see other Mythras go for down smash to send off stage, and against a character that's going to be pretty easy to edge guard like Sephiroth, with him being like so large. You might want to try to go for that stuff instead, but it seems to be working out really well for NArcot regardless.
Yeah. Still won that first game. It was looking scary for him for a while, but maybe could do with like playing for positioning a bit more rather than simply playing for damage. We'll see how it goes in this game too. Here, starting off with the Mythra, of course, did very well against Sephiroth, earning those like early percents against him.
I like that he picked the skin that looks very similar to Sephiroth. They look like brother and sister.
Maybe he'll just get confused.
Maybe.
I mean, Scoops tried that against Doorstop. I saw.
Well, that happened to us. I'm pretty sure I played against NArcot in doubles, and I was playing Mythra too, and we had like very similar skins, and I was like, I have no idea who's
One of y'all had like the backwards skin, the other one had the regular skin.
Yeah, it was a mess.
All right. gungaloo taking a lot of damage in this early game, similar to last game was pretty even for that whole first stock.
Oh no! The side B taking the jump there, and that's going to be a pretty early stock there for NArcot. Definitely have to be careful. We were talking about how Sephiroth's really easy to get off stage, but Pyra Mythra's the same way. They do have pretty good recoveries, but if you lose your jump, it can be GG's, so definitely have to be careful there.
Yeah, and you could usually tell when a Mythra is going to try to side B to stage, and that is definitely something you could punish on the inbound.
Oh yeah, and if he's able to set up, if he's on stage too, Sephiroth might be able to down arrow too and just instantly kill her. So have to be really careful with that side B. It's a good option if you're kind of have your hands tied and need a lot of horizontal mobility, but not the best option to use consistently. Yeah, and definitely against Sephiroth, you don't want to use up all your offstage like options, because suddenly then you have to get up in a linear fashion against that down air, and that can catch you very easily through the stage. Oh, okay.
Ooh, getting right through. Well done. Oh my God! Once again, like she said. All right. Can he get through stage? Whiffs the tilt. So this is a great spot for gungaloo. There's a full stock ahead, and now 2 stocks ahead. 150 on the stock, not letting it go.
I think something with Pyra that's super helpful is just playing super patient and waiting for Sephiroth to mess up. Like there, he whiffed the back air and able to get the punish to get the kill. She also has a really good up B out of shield as well. So if Sephiroth's using a lot of unsafe moves on your shield and he's not spacing it correctly, that can be a really easy way to get a kill. Just use that up B out of shield. Super powerful. Kills it ridiculous percents.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to see Sephiroth living at 150% with how light he is. Makes you feel bad, that's for sure, and that kind of kills your momentum. Because at that point, you're just thinking like, I just really need to get this kill, and you're just pressing buttons, hoping something lands, and your opponent's just going to keep getting further and further ahead.
Ooh, that could have been scary. gungaloo was not ready for the punish there, for like an F tilt or something, but this is still a really scary situation for NArcot.
Yeah, almost had the follow-up on the side B. 133% on NArcot. We could be seeing a tie set. Just one more stock here, one more solid hit. That up smash, too risky though.
I really love the way that gungaloo is using fair, especially landing fair, to catch a lot of NArcot's approaches. It seems to be working out really well for him, and it's a really good way to make sure that Mythra's not able to get these really big combo starters. Yeah, he's trying his hardest, keep her poked out, not let her get in, and as you said, rack up all that damage that she can do. But that is a nice clean kill. Hasn't taken too much percent on this, on that stock of Sephiroth's. But it's still a terrifying prospect here, trying to win with 172% on Mythra. Mythra not particularly heavy either. Okay, nice throwing of the neutral B to catch the neutral get up. And I was talking about, struggling to get the kill, and it seems like gungaloo is really the one struggling now, but he does manage to get the dash attack, and that is enough for the kill. Taking it 1-1 on the set, so now we have a Game 3 situation. Ladies, I'm so sorry. I'm messing up all my move names. Oh, I was going to say it's the morning, but it's 3:36. I have no excuses. Pretty much the morning. There's days I wake up at this time. It's fine. I didn't work yesterday, and so I woke up at like 2. That's just what it is. Need that. I love working Sunday through Thursday. It's great. So we're going to be getting into Game 3 here. No character switches. I don't think any was really necessary. 2 very close games. NArcot was starting to kind of get back into it at the end of that game, but it was a little bit too late. So we'll see how he can do with a fresh start. Yeah, I feel like Sephiroth with a lead can be really scary to deal with just because he is so good at walling up. But I think that NArcot was doing a really good job of breaking that wall, racking up a lot of damage and playing like super clean there at the end because you kind of have to. And I know that I play like that as well. Like when you're on your last stock, you gotta hold on, make sure that you don't take a ton of damage and try to make sure that you're managing your hits super well. So good stuff to him.
Yeah, you start to become much more aware of where things are going wrong, of what's safe and what's not, and that kind of worked a little bit out for NArcot, but he needed that earlier on in that game. And this is going very well for NArcot already. His counter pick here on Kalos is, of course, a nice solid pick. And he's already got a ton of % on gungaloo, who is just about ready to get sent off that stage.
Really love these empty hops that we're seeing from NArcot. Really, really good stuff there, kind of conditioning gungaloo to be afraid of the aerials and then doing like a lot of landing, lot of tilts after he lands, which can be super good on Pyra, especially with her kill power. Ooh.
All right, getting close, even right back up. Almost got some kills on that. Oh my God, the wing armor. It's too good, but not good enough to save him there. Wow, all right. So NArcot still living, managing to close out that first stock after getting a nice quick early lead. Now we'll see if this Mythra is able to do it again, get that damage going on gungaloo.
Okay, yeah, that dash attack's going to be really good as well because Mythra goes so low to the ground that she's able to duck underneath that back air as we just saw there. So definitely have to be careful of that if you're gungaloo.
Trying to get in with the nairs, haven't been quite connecting. gungaloo taking his time, taking space. Oh, that unfortunately having him drop out. And that's going to be a bit risky. Wanted to hopefully have him jump into it, but that didn't happen.
All right. Yeah, really good parry there. Has a pretty good understanding of when gungaloo is going to be throwing out those hitboxes, but was not ready for that fair.
Yeah, great follow-up for that, finally closing out that stock. And not really too far behind, but this is something that he could definitely feel. The wing already coming out, however, and that's pretty nice for him.
Right, trying to get a poke there with the down air and that neutral B2, recognizing that Sephiroth's shield's pretty low, but this could be some big damage.
Oh, for sure. We saw how quickly he could rack up damage in that first stock, but this is, okay. Just kind of takes his time on the ledge, goes for the ledge trap situation rather than doing anything rash off stage.
Trying to look for a nair into back air probably here from Sephiroth. Using a lot of landing back air as well, which is going to be really good for percents. Good parry on that, but not able to get a punish because he was on the ledge.
Yeah, a little bit awkward. Probably didn't want to try to force anything. So instead, just kind of taking the positioning, moving on from here. Has Mythra at a kill % for sure. So this is going to be scary up against Pyra.
Yeah, gungaloo's definitely like crawled his way back into the lead here. Was at a pretty big deficit at the beginning of the game, but just playing super crisp.
Ooh,
and yeah, just
barely
like that
spaced
back
out that neutral B. That was very well done.
All of Sephiroth's moves sound so crisp too.
Yeah, everything has that nice slice noise.
Yeah,
very good.
Like you're sharpening a knife.
They wanted to make sure that you knew that Sephiroth is cool as hell, and he's cool as hell.
He is.
But he can't survive that back air. That is way too high %. Oh, that's a great read, but it didn't work out. Didn't do anything for him.
Really good foresights from NArcot. Very good at timing that. A lot more than I typically see from Pyra Mythra players.
Yeah, and that thing, if you could get that consistently, you know, you can totally mess up your opponent's timings, totally get them on the wrong foot, and then just punish them pretty heavily for it.
Okay, conditioning them to shield by playing Pyra, who's very strong, really strong knockback. So being able to get that grab at the ledge is going to be really good so that he's not just sitting there in shield.
All right, creating some distance, taking his time getting in, but that's going to be dangerous. The down smash, not going to sit in shield, worried about the shield break, which is smart, because that will be the end of the game. The dash attack almost catching him out. All right, still has a very real shot as he gets back to stage here.
Yeah, just trying to go back to center stage, really agree with that.
Yeah, wanted to get back to Pyra, kind of didn't want to do it in a unsafe location, but no. Oh, he did die from it. Wow, gungaloo popping off a little bit, excited that I actually did get the kill. I thought that wouldn't have been enough, but barely pushing Mythra out of the stage, and that will be the win for Sephiroth, 2-1. Very close set. It's nice to see some, like, you know, very grueling sets so early on in bracket. Like, it's not going to get easier.
No.
And it already started off like this.
No. Yeah, I really love the back and forth sets. Little unfortunate for it to end that way, but
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, It's not like it was an SD, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like, I guess he just
It's
didn't
not
know the
coolest,
timing.
like, kill screen, though. We don't even see
It
what's
just
going on.
happened.
We know what's going on, but it's, like, in the corner.
Yeah.